Because he said in a Swedish home, you have to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
How we was raised, you got to take off your shoes at the door. Okay? We don't want nothing, none of your germs around the house, especially if you have babies.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, alright? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Oh, hey guys. It's Andrew coming at you. And in this one, after living in Sweden for 6 years, I thought it would be fun to talk about the differences between homes in America versus Sweden. That's coming up, but I feel like we need something cool. Some kind of cool thing with slow-mo. We'll get it.
Oh, that's the cool thing. Okay.
So one of the first things, the differences is depending on where you are in the United States, but where I was in Pennsylvania, we didn't always take...
All right. First vibes I'm getting of this home, especially with those hangers. Those hangers is giving it away for me. It's giving hotel.
It could just be a mud room.
No, I understand it's probably houses, homes that we comparison, but I'm saying like when you walk into a home, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's giving the hotel, and usually that's like that mirror incident right here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and then they have that walk-in closet right here with the ironing board and the iron and those hangers. Those hangers is really what's selling it for me. It's just giving hotel vibes. I know it's not a hotel, y'all, but I'm just saying first vibes.
Okay.
But that's actually, yeah, it's getting
off your shoes, but in a Swedish home, you're always going to take off your shoes and usually have a spot in the location where we can take off our shoes. It was a little muddy the last couple of days, but I'm going to put this over here. Won't you be my Swedish neighbor?
Okay, Roger.
You be my neighbor.
So getting that out of the way, I want to talk about two other things that are going to be different in the homes in Europe and Sweden as opposed to the United States. The next one is the light switches here. If you look at the switches here, the way the light switches work in Sweden is a bit different. Our light switches are a little bit smaller and go up and down like this. So I'll go ahead and link a picture there so you guys can see that. The next difference has to do with the electrical system that we use here. We use the EU plug cable, and in the United States you're going to have to use this prong one as well. And in some homes, funny enough, there's a 3-prong one in older homes in the United States that you need to use. I want to show you something else really cool that we have here. This is an oven that I'm sure the technology exists in the United States, but if you throw stuff on it when it's off, it'll start beeping. But if you check this out, if I just put this on and like turn it on instantly, it's an induction oven, which is really cool. You'll see here the water will like instantly start to boil up and it starts to heat up. But the parts here don't get hot, and it's kind of like a smart oven as well. If you leave stuff on it, it beeps. If you're cleaning it, it beeps, and it won't let you have stuff on it when it's off. And what's nice too is it doesn't get hot here. So if you get the camera close here, you can see that the water is actually already starting to heat up. It's the most insane thing I've ever had. I love this technology.
That's quick.
Another thing,
Okay,
guys,
That's quick. Okay.
Just for our knowledge, okay, we speaking about our tax bracket. We have that oven, not oven,
stovetop.
We have that stovetop now where it's a super boil, like it instantly boils. Now the beeping, we don't have that. Again, that may be out of our tax bracket.
I think the beeping is dope. It's like a safety hazard and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if there's children around their beep, they'll be like, oh, I know not to do such and such.
Yeah, especially with like towels.
Towels, yeah.
But, I know they have all these new advanced technologies and all that, but I still like me a good old gas stove. I'm so ready to have that again.
We talk about that often, about controlling our fire when we cook, because we love to cook on our family channel, and in general, we really do like to cook, you guys. And controlling your fire also gives that initiative to, how you want your food to burn up and whatnot. So
yeah. But one thing I do want to say, I know like in the United States when we comparing things, it's always like a generalization of things, right? Because he said in a Swedish home you have to take off your shoes.
Yeah.
How we was raised, you got to take off your shoes at the door. Okay? We don't want nothing, none of your germs around the house, especially if you have babies. So let us know, is that like a general Swedish thing where everybody take off their shoes, or are there some people who's like, I don't care, Yeah. Let us know.
I want to talk about here is the windows in Sweden and how they're different to the United States. A lot of times our windows, and there are older windows in Sweden that open a little bit differently, but the windows we have in the United States a lot of times are like 2 windows here, and you can kind of just slide it up.
Yeah, we got to slide up and down.
And we almost always have a screen. But in every Swedish home I've been to here, and I've heard there are screens, but they typically open out like this. And then you can hit the buttons here and you can actually open the whole window out, because in the summer, a lot of homes don't have air conditioning like we have in the United States. But the one thing that annoys me about that with Swedish homes, no offense to everybody, is just simply that the bugs and things can get in. So I'm not a big fan of that. But I can show you one other thing with that is with decks as well, and other homes, it's the same. Like a deck door, like this one we have here, you'll be able to just go ahead and open the whole entire door here and let the air in, which is really nice in the springtime. It's very, very cozy. Just a different.
What do you mean?
What you mean?
What do you mean about opening the door? I'm confused.
Oh, he said that's something.
We have a screen door.
Yeah, and I was about to mention screen doors. Like, we have one on the inside that open inward and one the other door open outward. So we got a screen door. Or sometimes you can just get the screen met by itself and connect it to your doors without having that initiative of, any
having
problems.
A screen door.
Yeah, having a screen door. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and with that net, it's magnetic. So as soon as you walk out, it closes right back.
Yeah, it catches.
Okay.
Okay. So that's something. Anybody that's interested in. And I think it's for the windows as well too.
Yeah, we always have screens.
That way you can still get your breeze in and out. Yeah.
But you know what? In these new homes that I'm seeing, a lot of people don't have screen doors anymore.
Nah, they don't.
I'm trying to think. When was the last time we had a screen door on our house? When Myrie was a baby?
When Myrie was a baby, our first home purchase.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, our first big home purchase.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago. Yeah, I like screen doors.
I do too.
The difference, like I said, is the American homes, we would have like a screen here, which would be really, really nice. Guys, by the way, our video today is sponsored by Lurkit.com, your #1 spot for esports and multi-streams. The link is in the description below. Please go and support them. Another thing I want to talk about quickly is door handles and how the door handles work here. In the US, a lot of times we have knobs, but as you can see here, just simply up and down here. So the door handles are different. It's all little small differences. And to the TV tax people, this is a very, very big computer monitor. Thank you. One thing I want to mention that we don't have here is staircases. A lot of times in the United States, staircases just go straight up. Again, I'll put a picture in. And in Swedish homes, I've noticed a lot of more modern Swedish homes having more of a spiral staircase, which kind of utilizes more space. This is the room that has the biggest differences in it. And this is our bathroom. And I'm just going to show you a couple of unique things we have here. The first thing I want you to look at is the toilet. And although our toilet only has one flusher here, many toilets in the United States are going to have the flusher on the left or the right here. Yeah. Our home only has one flusher, but most modern homes, this is a little bit older home, most modern homes have 2 flushers. One that's for the pee and one that's for the poo, and it's supposed to help with the overall flushing. As an American, it was kind of tough to get used to, because let me tell you, when I pee, I still want to get that flush all the way out there. I don't want to keep that still there, but it's a nice little extra thing. Now, let me go ahead and show you our shower, because this is also a unique thing. Now, most shower places in Sweden utilize this space. As you can see, this bathroom is utilized. It's also a laundry room. And this is really cool here because this is a washer machine / a dryer machine. But most Swedes, including myself, we typically don't use the dryer so much in the summertime. We actually hang our clothes out, which is a difference from the United States, because we typically have a Swedish. We typically have a washer and dryer, and we actually have a room for that. So it's really cool that we utilize the space here. But like I said, a lot of shower areas, the bathroom utilizes the space because you have, I'll show you here, how this closes. This kind of folds in on itself here. So we can fold this part in. A lot of times in American homes, I've never really seen this in any home, but maybe a few. But most of our showers are completely attached to the wall here, and we can't move them. But in the Swedish homes, you can do this, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's why I said a lot of times with these comparison videos, it's generalized, because we have always had that shower head.
Yeah.
And if the one he's talking about, that's standard, that's a standard shower head. If you don't want that, you just go to the store and hook up another one.
Yeah, you can swap it out.
Yeah, so we've always had this. So what I'm seeing is, he said that he's in a older home, and he was talking about the spiral staircase
to save space.
Yeah, that is in older homes here in the South. I haven't been in a home up north,
Mm-hmm.
but that's in older homes here. It's like a lot of the things that he's saying is like it's either something that's older, like in older homes, or we do have them. Like when he was saying the doorknob,
Mm-hmm.
we have those doorknobs.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on the aesthetic of the home.
And I was looking at it as like, if you got children, those doorknobs probably wouldn't be the best though. Safety hazard, because a child knows. Like I remember when I was, I forgot which one, but one of our children was able to start handling the knobs and twisting on it because the second one. And we had to get child protection safety knob things for the doorknobs, and
So he can't.
But the other one, the latch one, where you could just turn it like that, is a little more.
For that.
See.
Yeah. So it depends on the aesthetic of the home and the family who's in the home.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
the good thing about it is you can always switch out things that you don't like and that don't work for your family. So that's what I do like.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to go like this. You can reach all those areas with the pressure. It's just one of those things that we don't have in the United States as common that I just find to be interesting. Hey guys, remember these? Come in. This is my recording studio. This is where all the magic, the YouTube magic that you see happens here. But one thing I want to talk about, well, is the lights here and how they work. I'll show you. And maybe this happens in the States, but I don't think so much. But you can see that like you can actually just like pull this off the wall here and unplug it. And you can take the whole thing down. I'm not going to do that now because I won't be able to put it back up. As you can see here, I'm not the tallest guy. But I never noticed this in the United States. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments below. But yeah, I just think that's different. Hey guys, welcome to my bedroom. I just want to show you one final thing, and that has to do with the way that the final bed sheet or the big bed sheet is. In the United States, what's different about this is that it's just one sheet by itself. And these Swedish sheets, a lot of times you can see here, there's like a sheet, actually an inner sheet inside here.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wash this part, you wash the outside part. Our sheets is like one big sheet, the final sheet, I guess, and we wash it, but not all the time, not as often as you wash everything else in your clothes. And I want to talk about this final thing, this, the wall here. The parts in the American homes, we usually have like a little bit cheaper drywall. Some places you can just like punch right in, but this is concrete. It depends on the place you're in. But a lot of these places are a lot more sturdy here, and you're able to not punch through them so easily. Not that I'm punching so much in the home.
Yeah.
Oh, hey guys. So, thank you for checking out this video.
Okay.
I'm about to take a nap.
I didn't see. Wait a minute. He still got more.
Because, you know, I'm 31. I'm a bit of an old man right now. And I just wanted to, I'm sure I missed some stuff here, but I was excited to do this video. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. So, put in the comments below the things that I missed. And again, if you're new to the channel, we'd love to have you subscribe and talk about things in Sweden. Please.
Yeah, definitely. What about ceiling fans? Do you guys naturally have? I know y'all have ceiling fans. I feel like it's a silly question, but he didn't show any ceiling fans due to the weather that he said sometimes it can be like really hot, and they got to open up the windows and all. So like not fans as like you plug in and you just blow. More so like ceiling fans. Is there like a style to that as well? Is that like a culture shock at all to that?
Yeah, because I can't be in a house that don't have ceiling fans.
Yeah, you gotta depend on the windows and front door opening.
Yeah. I like my ceiling fans.
Yeah.
There was a lot of, you know, things that we've seen before.
Yeah.
I didn't really see many differences. I didn't see many differences.
Not really. Neither have I.
But he was in an older home. So
you gotta make mention of that.
So yeah, I would like to see like something of a, you know, more modern home to see what they have, the differences that way.
Yeah, and when traveling, always look at those outlets. Make sure you know what you need, so
outlets.
You have your computers charged, your phones charged, and any other electronics charged. Because our chargers and outlets don't go with the same as Swedish outlets.
And the power, what is it called?
The power box.
Something about the power. Like it'll kill your computer and all of that.
Yeah,
energy.
if you plug in the wrong one, it's just cut your whole thing off.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.